Hey everybody, welcome to Forgotten Fates Continues, or Season 5, Week number 2, whichever you want to call it. It's been so long since we played, none of us know what's going on.
Well, somewhat.
So Sragg's going to give us a nice recap. It's cool.
Yeah. So, we'd started up Season 5 with the few remaining survivors hanging out in my mage's tower, and they'd picked up another quest. After, reviving a primal deity, they had decided that that is just squarely not their problem and moved off to do something else. Mally's personal hand servant, whatever, handman, I don't know what you would call him, right-hand man, he's gone for the time being. And Ardell had left with the other party.
Picture her shoving her hand up him.
Yeah.
Become like a hand puppet.
His new title is Hand Puppet.
Hand
puppet,
servant.
yeah.
Manservant, that's right. Manservant. That's what I was trying to say. Manservant. Okay.
Servant.
Handyman servant.
Handyman servant.
Just
And
call my
y'all
boy.
had accepted the mission to go retrieve a set of scrolls from Myth Dranor. What is this?
A case containing 25
Oh, yeah.
nether scrolls.
I see what you're talking about. Yep. From Myth Dranor, one of the most dangerous spots in the Forgotten Realms.
There's a problem with magic here, isn't there?
Yes. In certain areas, it misbehaves, good or bad. You never know what it's going to do. So Moon said that he had been to Shadowdale recently enough, and that he was going to teleport you to the outskirts of town. Right?
Yes.
And y'all had just stepped through or y'all had been teleported right as we finished off the last game.
Yep.
So we'll fire off from there, from you coming out of the portal. Anyone have any questions before we get going?
How
Anything
drunk
more?
am I?
How drunk you? Yeah, were you drunk? Were you drinking? No.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, just making sure. I might not have remembered that.
I was partying. I wasn't drunk.
Okay, I remember Felix has got his iron golem. Okay, I got to remember that. I suppose it's going to be.
Do I have the stats on him and stuff? I remember adding something somewhere, but
You might, if you don't, just use the standard iron golem out of the player or out of the monster manual for now.
okay. If it comes down to me having to use him for anything, I'll
Right.
PM you or something.
We'll just have him ride the bear. Wait, that might not be good.
Your bear is now crushed.
You stay away from my bear.
Have the bear ride the golems.
Yeah, there you go.
That's better.
All right.
With the dwarf on the back of the bear. Wow.
So Moon said, I'll teleport you to the outskirts of town. Here we go. Everyone linked hands. He cast the spell. Anyhow, a shimmering portal appears, and y'all are thrust through. You see in front of you a table just sheared in half and falls over. A halfling to your right looks at you with big eyes, obviously quite distressed, as you see a plate full of roast beef and mashed potatoes splatter onto the boots of a guy sitting across from him.
You did it.
I hadn't even got to start that. The whole bar just is immediately hushed.
Hi.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So this portal sheared a table.
Uh-huh.
How big was this table? Is it like falling in onto us? We're all just coming through
No.
and walking around this table, or?
The other half of the table is standing up behind you. It sheared off a corner and that fell forward.
So did we like walk around? I'm kidding.
You're standing where that table should have been.
There's like a section,
Yeah.
like circular section missing.
Yep.
I was imagining a two-dimensional plane. It just like sliced it.
Yeah, it looks like the only thing that was really harmed by this was the halfling's dinner.
Okay. was just trying to visualize how we were entering the room here. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. You're entering into the center of a bar. You can see there's a bard up on the stage, and he's just jaw hanging, not saying a word right now. The barkeep yells out, "I hope you plan to pay for that."
I going to take out my loot and just start playing.
It's like his entry. He looks
right.
around like, hey.
Yeah. I want to start playing, singing, and dancing.
Okay. The bard on the stage falls in. He recognizes the tune, starts playing an accompaniment to it.
Okay.
Oh my. This is most unexpected.
I'm gonna like kind of draw attention away from where everyone was, where we came out. I'm gonna go
All right.
up on the stage just momentarily.
So you're heading that way playing. Dermot, yeah, there's windows.
Okay, I'm gonna go look out a window.
You look out the window. It seems like you're probably maybe near the middle of town. City in every direction.
Oh, okay.
Of town. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are indeed in a city.
So you run straight to the window. You're looking out, and you can tell there's buildings in all directions that you can see. So you're not on the outskirts like you were planning. Dermot, you see the guy scrape mashed potatoes off of his boot and walks over and grabs the halfling.
Oh, like the halflings, it's his dinner that's on
like
the schedule?
like he
Yeah.
just dirtied that guy's foot. Yeah.
Nobody says anything, so he starts wiping his boot off with the halfling's coat. The halfling's still wearing it.
Oh my. So
What does this guy look like? Like, what is
He'd say he's about 6'6", burly as can all get out. His sword doesn't seem to match his armor, though. Is something radiating. You definitely think that sword might be magical. There's one too many crystals in it for it to normally be effective.
I have another question.
Most of the people in here seem to be wearing mix match pieces of armor. You get that this might be a gathering place for adventurers. The halfling's probably the weakest one here.
So when we came through, did I come through with Rocky and my other golem?
Yeah.
So there's two giant golems in the bar now.
Yeah.
Are there other golems in the bar?
Yes, and Warforged.
Okay.
What is the halfling doing while this is happening? Like, what is his reaction to this?
This doesn't seem to be too out of place for him. He seems just to be sad.
He's just sad?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, like, something's not, it's like, what's going through Dermot's head is the fact that he's out of place in this big burly bar, and he's got to have something up his sleeve if he's in a place
You're
like this.
suspicious of the halfling or the other guy?
There's more to the halfling if he's he doesn't fit in here, so he should be able to hold his own, like, or else he'd be long dead.
Wow, that didn't take long for suspicion to happen.
No, I'm just not involving myself because then, like, he can probably handle himself or he'd be dead a long time ago.
You see, after he's finished wiping his boot off, he sets the halfling back down and turns back to his table. The halfling is now hiding a large lump in his vest and walks towards the bar.
Yeah. He like pilfered the guy.
I'd shoot him a wink.
You shoot him.
Yes, and then take the large lump from his mouth.
You're not quite sure because you notice as the other guy turns back to sit at the table, one of the gemstones from his sword has been pried free.
Yeah.
You don't really see how that's possible, considering the halfling was never near the pommel of the sword, but
I know halflings, or I know a halfling, and I
Yeah.
don't question these things.
This is his brother Fardo.
Yeah,
So-
probably
I
Fardo.
lean over to Dermot, sort of not really paying attention to that whole situation, and I'm like, where are we? Any idea?
Don't be looking at me.
Kel seems to be enjoying himself.
Kel, you're picking up quite a bit of attention too.
Okay. Are they distracted though?
Yes. Yeah, they seem to have accepted the earlier misfortune as just part of the show.
Okay. Great.
You said there's Warforged in here too, right?
Yes. There's quite a collection of different adventuring parties.
Does that
Some of
seem
it-
out of place for this region that we're supposed to be in?
Honestly, from what you knew of Shadowdale and being right on the border of Mithranor, you should expect to see anything here.
Okay. I won't be speculative about then.
There's even a half ogre in the back. He seems to be
I'm
with
pretty
it.
sure this is generally like my idea is this is generally the idea where anything goes. Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing
I
strange.
just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing like a key. This is strange for other than the fact that we're not where we're supposed to be.
Generally,
A hobgoblin looking like a samurai showing up. Not a big deal.
not a big deal. Usually, the people that are in this area earned their right to be here.
No, it's a
dwarf with
big
pet
deal
bear.
in our campaign.
There's a dwarf with a big bear, and nobody seems to care.
Right.
It's supposed to rhyme. Is it time for the rhyme?
Well,
Should we leave the bar or get a room? Is it the same time of day? Can I see from the out of the window from where we are?
Oh, did I have that
y-
recorded?
yeah, it looks.
Like from when we
Let's just
left?
say it was almost an instantaneous swap, so maybe a few hours of difference. It's a little bit
So-
darker over here than from where you were at.
If I had to guess, based on my sundial, what time would I think it would be?
Do you have what time we left at? No, you don't. Okay, well,
I
let's
don't
just
either.
assume that it seems like maybe 4 hours has passed, so you've gone quite a distance.
But do we know what time of night it is approximately? Given the
Given where you're at, you'd say
dawn,
maybe
dusk,
afternoon, 5,
afternoon, 5. Okay.
5-ish.
Okay. Well, who's the nearest patron to where I'm standing was here before we arrived?
Directly to your right, there is a looks like a guard, maybe.
Okay.
No, he's wearing a uniform, like a soldier's uniform. He's drinking.
Okay. I'll walk up to him and be like, I beg your pardon. Sorry to be a bother, but where exactly are we?
He looks
That
at
seems
you
like a
and
silly question,
sneers.
I know, but
He seems just upset by your presence. Takes another drink. You be in Shadowdale. Now get out of my face before I have yours.
my. Okay, thank you for the information. I leave. I go back to Dermot.
Can I? What's the food smell like here?
Smells good.
So you just see Dermot take like a big whiff, and then it's like, I think we should sample the cuisine before we take off.
We're in Shadowdale, by the way.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
You know that's the place. At least that's the targeted village. So you're not off by much. Just this may not be the outskirts anymore.
All right, we were trying to avoid this because of the Red Wizard, weren't we? Wasn't that the original reason?
The original reason, yes, some of you were a little concerned of running into Elminster. I'm not going to name names.
Well, somebody was concerned.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking around. Is Guy still in the room? Or...
Guy? No, Guy's not been in the room ever,
Well,
actually.
maybe
Okay.
guys over there.
Guy hasn't been born yet.
No, Mally's in the room.
I mean, Mally.
Staring out the window, confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Guy.
Holding Miguel's hand.
Wrong campaign.
Yeah, so you turn to look and you see Mally still staring out the window, and you hear that very unpleasant fellow that you just had an encounter with say, "What the hell is a red wizard doing here?"
I hear that.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna head over to Mally and be like, we are in Shadowdale.
We should probably leave. Shadowdell.
Oh, but I'm hungry.
Okay, quick bite to eat. Then we'll leave Shadowdell.
Kel,
Now we're talking.
I'm gonna try and get Kel's attention, like jumping and waving, and like pointing at the door.
You accidentally started a mosh pit.
Yeah. So Kel,
You look at this.
he starts jumping and pointing, and some other people are like, "What the heck is he doing?" Maybe that's how you dance to this tune. You have a lot of people
Right.
jumping and pointing in random directions.
One hop this time. Two hops.
Face palms. Double face
The
palms.
roof. The roof. The roof is on fire.
Ah.
Dermot says the roof's on fire. Everyone starts screaming and running out of the building.
I'll
No,
just sample the
I'm just kidding.
food left behind then.
So you go. So y'all three are together right now, right? Dermot and Felix and Mally, or did Dermot head
Yeah.
off for the bar?
Oh, thought we were gonna get a table.
Yeah, I went to find a table.
You went to find a table. All right. You found a table. One of the waitresses leads you over to actually you get a booth, corner booth. Tables seem to be taken up, but I knew people hang out near the edge of the walls for some reason.
Okay.
I want to sit in the booth where I'm less easily seen.
You sit in the booth? Yeah. You're not as easily seen in the corner booth. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you slide into the booth.
The booth
My
of
hood
truth.
up.
The truth booth.
You look at the walls and you notice that it looks like the walls have been repaired repeatedly.
Uh-oh. This is someone's spot.
Why would they put us in someone's spot?
I didn't say that in character.
So you all have a sit?
I'll just look at the wall. Do we all notice the wall's been repaired?
Yeah.
Okay. My,
There's
this,
several
this
different holes.
corner seems a little rough.
Some of our regular patrons, they put holes in the walls.
Regular.
You never know which booth he's going to say is his.
Who?
It's the big Iron Man that comes in here occasionally. Looks a lot like your fella here, only taller.
Big Iron Man. Does that ring any bells of any kind?
No.
It's the Tin Man.
Like the golem, but taller.
Yes.
How much taller?
And maybe another foot.
How tall is my golem?
If I remember correctly, about 8 foot tall.
That must be a big door to get in this place.
Yeah, it is.
How high is the ceiling
So-
in here? I'm looking up like.
It's vaulted.
Okay.
Yeah, the only part where the ceiling actually comes down is over the top of the bar, where that's where the stairwell. There is a railing up there where you can get to the rooms on the second floor, but the entire ceiling is up as high as the second floor would be in the bar. So you get the doors maybe, 10 foot tall. Ceiling up from that's 14, 15.
So looking around, we don't see any giant Iron Man that's in
No.
the room
Right.
yet.
You're good.
Because I feel like giant Iron Man.
She asks, what will you be having for dinner tonight? We've got a nice roast beef, mashed potatoes, some
I just look
garden
at the
vegetables,
Our friend here wanted to sample everything, I believe.
everything. All right. Will y'all be having anything to eat?
I'm okay for now. Allow me to think about it a while, but I'll let you know.
All right. And she looks over at Mally. I just love that robe. You don't see red around here very often.
Yeah. You have a changing room by chance?
No.
Do you have any rooms available?
I'll just,
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
I'll
Great.
be like, I have my
Point me in
workshop,
the right direction.
my workshop that you could use.
Oh, okay. Never mind what I just said then. I'll take something.
All right. So nothing for you to eat? Will you have anything to drink?
Just water.
Water. Okay. Water. And you? She looks back at the gnome. Drink? She's
Uh,
scratching this down on a pad.
Nothing right now.
Nothing. No food, no drink.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, troubling. All right. And the big eater. Will you have anything to drink?
Bring me a mug of your finest dwarven ale.
And you will have it. She
You know what?
steps
I'll
away.
take potatoes. Oh, never mind. She left.
You said that, and she's like, gotcha.
Okay, awesome. Where's your workshop? I'm gonna climb in there and change real quick.
I'll lay it out on the table.
Yeah,
You lay the workshop out on the table.
Yep.
Melly climbs up on the table and just slowly
She
sinks
starts
on it.
stripping.
All right. So, Kel from the back there,
I'll
you
kind of have
can
the
see.
golem poised in front to kind of make a barrier to not make it so weirdly obvious.
Okay,
You
excellent.
don't notice much. You notice that your friend's got a corner booth and the golem standing in front of it.
Okay.
All right.
Till he becomes
So-
less the golem when the other one shows up and pummels him.
When you come back out, Mally, what are you wearing now?
I'm wearing a blue robe that's less fancy looking, or like
Uh-huh.
just a casual day.
Do you have the shaved head? I don't remember.
I'm just part of it, but I can just move
Part
my
of it?
hair back over. Yeah,
So part of your head shaved. Do you have like the cowl going on?
yeah,
with the robe?
I've got that
Okay.
going, and the sleeves are long, so you can't see my arms.
No tattoos are visible. Okay. All right. So you come back out looking normal mage.
And then, should Miguel be dressed too? Should I like put clothes on him?
You've seen some other undead pets around,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's not really a big
All
deal.
right, I'm gonna leave him on. Maybe put a hat on him.
He's going around giving stuff to people.
Yeah.
All right. Oh God, he gets smashed by the iron.
All right. So you come back out dressed. You don't see Miguel anywhere.
What? I don't see Miguel.
You don't see him.
All right, I'm gonna say, be right back, guys, and I'm gonna start looking for him.
You don't see him anywhere out on the common floor. And a few minutes later, you see the barmaid come out holding several trays, and you see Miguel following behind her holding a tray.
What? It's on his tray.
Looks like a plate of potatoes and a
Oh.
mug.
He must have heard me. Okay, I'll go sit back down.
So she comes there with the platter and she starts dishing out your food. She dishes out some to the table behind you, takes those two trays, and then gets the tray from Miguel and starts putting the stuff on the table. Then you turn around and see Miguel's holding another tray with nothing on it. And she's like, "Well, thank you."
All right, come on, boy, sit.
Miguel sits down, just opens his jawbone for a minute and closes it.
Pat his head.
Twack, twack, twack.
Enjoy. Call me over if you need anything else.
Thank you.
Everything smells top notch, Dermot.
I'm already digging it.
I'll close up the workshop
already
and she's all
digging
done in there, and I tuck it away again.
Oh yeah, I'm done. Thanks.
I assumed, but
I want to pat Felix's head too. Thank you.
Yeah, I was just gonna leave it there.
all right. So, top notch food. The ale, something you would have expected to be brewed at home.
If anybody tries to like pick at any of the food, I slap their hand.
Okay.
What about my food?
Well, you can have yours. But you guys didn't
All
know
right.
this is mine.
So, Kel, you've been noticing a lot by watching this crowd.
Yeah.
These people, any single one of them, you think you could probably not take in a fight.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
It looks like they've been they've seen a lot of things, you can
That-
tell looking around the room.
That's not really a common thing for me, though. Like, that's not.
No.
I don't usually go, okay, I could take that one in a fight.
No, it's just compared to your usual crowds you play for, where usually, it's like you can kind of guess, well, that guy's probably a merchant, that one's probably a farmer. It looks like every single person here specializes
Right.
in
And
adventure.
killing you.
Yeah, in killing.
I kind of assumed that's the general look I was having as I walked up to the stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for affirming that.
Hmm. You even notice that there's a couple of other bards in the room that are tapping along, listening.
Yeah.
Every now and then you'll see one of them like just grimace as if they would have done something different.
Those sons of bitches. They don't even know what dealing with here?
You know who I am?
I'm an artist.
And they kind of like look at each other and scoff. Point. you
I'm
know.
way better than them, anyways.
But, just how it seems to go. You are getting a lot of money thrown up on the stage. One of the other bards, you can definitely tell from the loot hanging from his back, walks over, reaches into his pocket, and hands you his donation.
Okay, during the performance, you just
Yep,
hands it-
during the performance.
All right, I do my best to take it and not stop playing.
Okay, did you look at it or did you just pocket it?
I would look at it.
It's a jade pick.
Oh, interesting. Pick a destiny.
Yep, he winks and walks away.
Okay.
It's also cursed.
Whatever. I can live with that.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
You see the paying attention to the party in the back there. See that you see a bard walking up towards a booth next to you, or towards a table next to your booth. After just leaving, he says, "Well, we can go now. You found your man? I think he'll do. Well, let's be off." The party gathers up their things and heads out.
So this bard walked up to my group or whatever?
No, he walked back. He walked from that table up, dropped that off to you, walked back to his table, and you see them now leaving.
Okay. Great.
You accepted the token.
Okay.
The night goes on. What else would y'all care to do after you finish playing? Will you plan on joining your party
Bardic knowledge on what he gave me
okay. during the performance? That's gonna take some negatives.
after the performance.
Okay.
You could sing
you
about
finish
it and hold it out.
Yeah, maybe.
You finished that song. The other bard that was up there playing said, "Well, the proceedings I think were for your show, so you should probably take what's yours, and I'll finish mine." In
How
between
much is
songs. Looks like you're playing for some wealthy people. There's about 82 gold down there. You didn't see a single copper piece.
How well off does he look?
Uh, you'd say he's about around you on a professional level.
Like money wise?
Money wise, yeah. hmm His gear seems pretty good. He must play here pretty often.
All right, sure enough. I'll pocket that up.
Okay. You can still see your friends at their table. Dermot, by this point you've finished all the foods. All of it.
I'm just sitting with like a distended belly.
Yeah. She's been coming back forth and topping off your mug.
So remind me again why we're here. Anybody?
What was out of character? What was the quest again from Moon?
A case
You're
of
supposed to go in a
25
dungeon.
golden nether scrolls from Myth Draenor.
Right. That's what it was. Well, we weren't supposed to be here. This is where we weren't supposed to be.
Well, I don't know why we would decide that. This place is awesome.
Never mind. There were
Okay.
certain concerns for our compatriot, and I like nodding towards.
You're making
Sure.
like eyebrow raise.
Yeah, like
As he's doing that, Kel comes to sit down. The barmaid comes quickly behind you, Kel, holding a large tray. She sets down in front of you. a glass and a bottle of wine, and she says, "On the house," and winks.
Oh, thank you. Anyone? I just hold up the bottle to anyone. No. Yes.
My
No.
nose is like wrinkled in like disdain.
I reach for
no.
some food that's on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab some of the what's on the table there.
Okay.
No problems.
No.
Okay,
There's
good.
nothing left. I ate it all.
You ate all of it?
He ate all that he had. Yeah. That tray that she brought was just for you.
Okay, so there's food on that tray or no?
Yep. The same fare that was being offered before.
Yeah, I didn't eat your food. I just ate what was there previously.
No, I was wondering if there was previous food there.
No.
Yeah, there had been. There's a stack of empty dishes near Dermot.
Hungry? I say.
I just let out a belch.
I was only half serious about you wanting to taste everything, but I suppose I wasn't really serious when I was half serious.
You don't joke about food with a dwarf.
So did I do that bardic
not.
knowledge check on the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You rolled your bardic knowledge on the pick.
Do you need me to roll that or?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
He's not going to
Why
be
not?
picky about it.
I'll give you a chance.
Picky. Pick. Come
You
on.
know, he might get a
I don't
20.
get it.
Oh, should I just roll the d20 then?
No, do the whole thing. Let's see.
Okay. Oops. Nope.
Nope. Okay. If you think you may have heard someone whispering about jade picks a long time back, but you didn't pay attention to the story, unfortunately.
Ah,
So
shit.
the best you get is that you think you might have heard something, but man, I should have listened.
Okay, so yeah, if that were the case, I'd be like, yeah, look at this. I got this thing, and I'll just put it on the table.
Mhm.
Check that out. You guys ever seen one of those before? I thought I heard about them a long time ago, but
Don't think so. Isn't that an instrument? Isn't that your specialty? Like part of a strumming device?
yeah, I don't really remember.
Maybe one of the other bards would know.
Yeah, where are they?
Well, there's still one performing, I believe.
Yep, there's one up there performing still.
Yeah, maybe I'll go ask him in a minute.
Okay.
Are we staying long?
Well, we are in what was it called, Shadowdale?
Yep.
We're in Shadowdale.
Oh, so we did get here. Okay, good.
Yes, got here. We weren't supposed to be here, but we are here.
Did you do the eyebrow things again?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh yeah. But we're okay, right?
right. Well, right.
Well,
We
they're
also
all
might
right.
be in someone's spot that might want it, but yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
Hold on. There's some fans that want something. Yes. Can I help you?
Oh my gosh, look at her.
Dun, 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 dun,
My
dun, dun,
goodness,
dun,
those
dun,
fans are rowdy tonight.
You hear the
Yes.
room
I'll sign your autograph later. Yes. Carry on.
You notice the doors open, and a man that nearly takes up the entire doorway comes through.
Oh, speaking of the spot that we've taken, is he metal?
He's wearing plate mail, yes.
Okay.
I
He
see.
must have a lot of giant blood in him. He's huge.
Oh my.
Dragging behind him a rather large club. He picks it up as soon as he gets into the room. It's covered with spikes.
So he was dragging a spike-laden club behind him.
I want to throw some money on the table and stand up.
You notice he looks over the room, turns to the left, and goes to the far corner booth.
Not the one that we're in.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll sit back down. Slowly collect my coins back.
Yeah, we bit on the jumpy side.
I kind of just like
It's just a
kind
little-
of do like a stand thing, like what royalty? What? We're supposed to stand for something?
You see him sit down at that, on the floor in front of that booth and calls for some food. Dermot, you notice the halfling from earlier skating his way, sneaking through the crowd towards that far corner.
Okay. Did I pick up his scent when I was close to him before?
Yeah.
Just FYI, I'm on high alert if that smell gets stronger near me for any reason.
Oh, no, you're noticing it going away from you, going towards the large man.
No, I'm just in for future. Like, I'm just saying,
Okay. Gotcha.
if it comes near me, I'm going to recognize it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna spin around like this. If anybody gets hit, it's their own fault.
All right. So
I just, I do some, like, I motion for the rest of the party to watch.
to
How do
watch
you
him.
watch?
Yeah.
All right.
Other crowds doing the dance moves again.
Yeah.
So he motions. Does anyone care to look where he's motioning to?
I'll look that way.
Yeah.
I'll try and do it nonchalantly.
You see, just now that you're paying full attention, you watch a halfling just walking over towards that large man. He ducks in behind him and then comes back out the other side holding a large bag heading back towards the towards the back door. He wasn't gone for maybe more than 3 seconds.
Okay.
So we all saw this happen?
Yeah. Yeah, you watched. It's like he just ducked in, then he came back out holding a bag and walked off.
Did he acknowledge the fact that anybody was seeing him at all, or?
He didn't seem to care.
Okay.
It was the least threatening looking halfling you've ever seen.
Hmm.
He still got some mashed potato on his vest from earlier.
I'm thinking it's a long lost relative of Ardo's.
Lardo and Ardo.
After a few minutes, Dermot, you smell the smell coming closer. He's within 20 feet of you.
I like straighten up and like make sure everything's secured to my person.
Yeah.
And give a soft elbow to Winston to kind of be on alert.
All right. He's just laying there like nothing's going on. But you know that that's
Winston is.
he's faking.
Yeah.
You look and you see the halfling's now sitting at one of the tables. You didn't notice him come there. He's just kind of working the crowd. After a few more songs, the bard comes down. You see him and the halfling acknowledge each other and then leave.
Oh. I guess I won't.
Do you want to talk to that guy?
Well, they're going to leave. They're walking out the door now. You can go.
That was a
talk to
quick
them if you
ending.
want.
The song ends, they run out the door.
Well, I said after a few more songs. You can stop me at any time.
I didn't know what was going on.
Interject. Consider
If
that
he
an
goes for the door, then I'm definitely gonna cross paths.
All right. So
I just mentioned you and Otto missed out on a particularly lucrative partnership.
So he says that when he sees him talking with the halfling, and they go towards the door. You see him going towards the door, and you get up and run over towards the halfling real quick, right?
No, I go over to the bard and I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I'm just gonna ask that bard something real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
And
So you see Kel say that, and he steps up. So you run towards the bard, right?
just to break his path wherever he's going.
Hurriedly at all?
Towards the bard?
Yeah.
If
Because they're heading for the door. So you're going to go a little bit faster than normal?
okay, I don't know where I am in relation.
All right, let's go with this. You're about 20 feet from the door. They're 5 feet from the door.
Then
And they're
hurry.
going kind of hurried. Okay.
Hurriedly
So you run over towards them.
Yep.
Dermot and all of y'all can see this. He runs over towards him. You notice that the halfling kind of slips in between the two bards and then gets knocked off his feet and lands on the ground. You see his bard companion lean over. Oh dear, let me help you up.
Wait,
So
what?
he bumped into Kel and fell
Yeah.
over.
He bumped into Kel and fell over.
Gotcha.
Oh, my poor little friend. Can I help you with something?
How clumsy of him to have bumped into Kel.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
I
No,
would,
it's quite all right. I'm used to everyone ignoring me.
I would move up behind Kel.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just had some questions. I got this pick earlier, and I'm just gonna start like looking for the pick wherever I put it.
Uh-huh.
Maybe in
Yeah.
my belt.
It's
And
Was it in your belt pouch?
yeah, probably in my belt of many pouches, or yeah.
Oh,
Probably
you notice your pants do feel kind of loose.
Loose isn't around his ankles or just loose?
Man, I gotta tighten that drawstring.
You look back
Oh.
and the halfling has a belt looped twice around him. Looks very
Right.
similar to
Am
one
I
you might
behind
have had.
him
Yeah.
yet? Can I just like, if you make eye contact with me with Kel, I'm just like, really, Kel?
About what?
Like, really? Did you not see the data point? Did you watch him
No,
deal
I
the other
wasn't-
stuff? No?
I wasn't there for any of that. I was playing.
Oh, yeah, I thought you came down to the. No, that just happened.
You were there for the giant.
For the
Yeah.
giant one, we all saw
You
the
saw him steal from the giant.
pickpocket the giant.
Well,
I don't know if you made that connection. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Right, maybe not. So he's got a belt that looks a lot like yours looped twice around him. Well, no harm done, I can see. He's brushing himself off still.
Oh, that's a mighty fine belt you got.
But thank you. It's been in the family for generations. I haven't quite grown into it yet. It was my grandpappy's. He ate quite a bit.
So is my belt on me?
No.
No, it's on him.
So I get it, but I need to know if my character would get it.
Your character felt that his pants felt kind of loose all of a sudden.
Because I didn't see him steal from anyone. All I did was see him go behind a giant and come out with a bag.
Right. But now your pants are loose.
Okay. Hey, why did you... Is that my belt?
I told you, it's my grandpappy's.
Give me that.
Your grandpa-
Unhand me, sir.
I don't... You give my stuff back, you little scoundrel.
Well, quite the accusation to make. Do you have any proof?
Yes, give me the belt.
How tall is he? Like, okay, Dermot's fairly
Dermot's
short.
taller
Could
than
you
him.
list the items in the
Can
belt?
I grab him by the ankles and turn him upside down and shake?
You probably could.
Okay. If there's any height problems, I'll go werebear to do it.
Okay. So you grab at him?
Yeah.
Okay. How would you
Grapple?
yeah, just roll a grapple real quick.
Oh, shit, I don't even have my character sheet open.
Just roll a d20, it'll be fine.
I think I've got insane strength when I'm in bear.
Yeah, you can do it as a dwarf. Just roll a d20. It's all right. All right. Okay. You beating him in the grapple, almost like there was no contest at all. He's dangling in front of you. Unhand me! You only see one of his arms out.
What?
What?
You only see his arms out?
You only see one arm out. You notice the other one seems to be missing. His coat, both arms are hanging down on his coat, but only a hand sticking out of one of them.
I'm shaking him violently. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Did you have an amulet on? Yeah. You see your amulet fall out of one of the coat pockets.
Mine?
No, Dermot's.
I keep shaking until like anything else.
I'm gonna
As
pull
you're,
over
yeah.
and I'd be like, now, there's no need for this. I'm just keeping my distance.
Felix, you see your workshop fall out from the other pocket.
I figured
Yeah.
as much. I'll pick it up.
Mally McGale falls out of his coat.
You wouldn't want us to notify
What
your
the
giant
hell?
friend over there of your exploits, would you?
Now, keep it down. Okay, let me down. I'll give you what's yours.
No, you'll give us what's ours, and then we'll let you down.
He undoes the belt. He hands you the belt and your loot.
I make sure all the
Take
rest of my
myself.
belongings are there.
Yeah, I do an inventory check at this point.
So everyone else does an
Swear I was wearing
inventory.
a bra.
He hands that back as well. He hands back all of your possessions. You have everything that you currently thought you had.
Okay, good.
I put him down and put and now Winston's guarding him.
Okay. If we're quite done,
Is the
I
bard
have
still there?
places to be.
Is the bard still there?
Yeah. He's kind of face palming, like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now-
I believe my friend had a question for you.
yes.
I'm like reattaching my belt or whatever. I take out that pick. I'm like, do you know what this is?
Keeping my distance again.
Oh,
Okay, Winston's now just
that's an invitation.
An invitation to what?
Well, when you use that, there's a chance something will notice you, and they'll come for you then. Take you to another plane.
Something good or something bad?
That depends on how good you play.
Oh, all right then.
He's like, oh, something good.
Totally. That's exactly what he's doing. Yeah. Oh, okay then. Good.
something amazing.
Don't worry, guys. It's all right. Okay. Thanks. You know what? I
Yes,
feel
Thank
bad.
you.
I should pay you for that. I'm gonna hand him like that 82 gold.
All right. You hand him the 82 gold.
Here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The
And check
halflings.
belongings again.
Yeah, you're fine. The halflings grumbling a bit, but they head off. As they head out the door, you notice that the 82 gold that he was, the bard, he goes to put it on his belt pouch, and then it's immediately in the halfling's hand and in his pocket.
Oh man.
And they exit the room.
I'm thinking you definitely missed out on our partnership.
Maybe, but he might have robbed us blind.
No, not us and them. I mean, you and Otto.
Oh yeah. Well, Ardo, he's so stubborn. That wouldn't really. He at least works with people.
Got a point.
He seemed kind of reasonable, huh?
So that's interesting, but not really onto the task at hand, I guess, right?
When do we ever go straight to what we're supposed to be doing?
Well, maybe time to turn over a new leaf. I don't know.
I don't think it's from lack of trying.
I mean, how often do we? Where was I going with this? Hold on. What was that? Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
I thought I heard something.
Something like
A
screaming
phenomenon?
fans? Something like a monster?
No. Well.
Something like a big Iron Man?
Oh God!
They're coming in the back door.
Well, we just need to get those scrolls. I'm thinking maybe we turn over a new leaf. Maybe that might help us for once. I mean, it's worked so great for us in the past.
Well, sorry, what did you say?
You know, not going straight to the task.
The barmaid comes back. Will y'all be having anything else? Maybe a room for the evening?
Do you guys want to leave in the morning?
I suppose that's all right. No
Right.
point in rushing out now. How long was he performing? Like,
Only about maybe an hour. There's
So-
still a
so
little
six-
bit of daylight.
6 p.m.-ish, 7 p.m.-ish.
Do you happen to know the name of that bard and halfling fellow that were here?
What halfling fellow?
Yeah, that's a response you get about the halfling. The bard, no, actually, that was the first time I've seen him.
Interesting.
And I'm afraid I didn't notice a halfling.
That's not surprising. So, sorry, I guess we're staying the night? Is that what we're doing?
Probably best.
Is it even night?
It's almost nighttime.
7 p.m.-ish?
It's coming up.
Evening.
There's a few hours you could kill around town if you wanted, or you could turn in early and get started in the morning.
Perhaps if individuals are in town that we would rather not encounter, we should avoid traipsing around, but
You said that out
yeah.
loud? He
well,
said, well, there is so much to see here. There's the adventurers market.
adventurers market.
You can't miss it. It's near the center of town. Just look for the big statue of Elminster. It's right there by his house.
Of course. What was I thinking? Right there next to his house. Yes, yes.
Shall we? And I lock arms and we skip out.
I lock arms and skip out.
Well, I mean,
He's
not all.
usually in
I asked
charge
about
of.
that room.
He's usually in charge of the defense of the town, but he leaves it up to Strom Silverhand whenever he's out of town, like he is today.
Is that
Oh,
I
strong
lock
for
arms
them?
with them.
Why are we locking? What's going on? Which one am I?
Don't forget your room key. Do you want the top or the top floor or bottom floor?
I like to be on top.
It's better.
Well, they've both got their pluses and minuses.
What are the
Which one?
costs of these rooms?
12 gold a night. Quite lavish. You're used to catering to large adventurer parties, though, so one room will do for the whole party.
I sort of nod. Well, so what are the differences between the two exactly?
It's usually requested that the top floor keep quiet. The room below them
Through the top.
can hear just about everything going on, unfortunately.
Ah. Not really your kind of room, then, right, Kel?
I don't mind.
So I say again, top or bottom?
Makes no difference to me.
Bottom?
Bottom's good.
Bottom?
Yes.
She hands you a key for a bottom floor, room 5. And you can't miss the market. Just head out, go down the street to the left until you reach the large statue, and you'll be good.
Thank you, ma'am.
She curtsies and heads back to waiting tables. We should probably take a break here, huh?
Sure.
Sure.
Hey, thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back in a few minutes on Twitch if you're watching on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying it, and leave us a comment. We love reading those, and we'll see you in a bit.